Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Lips. It's your girl, Miss Mouthy. And if this is your first time tuning in to the Miss Mouthy podcast, it's your girl, the Lips of Detroit. And if you're a returning set of lips, thank you for coming back to Pop Your Shit with your girl another week. And I have some amazing guests in the building today. I would like to entitle this episode Detroit Art Renaissance because I feel like Detroit is in such a place of like amazing artists and people coming up. And I know we look to Hollywood to be the standard, but I think in your own hometown, when you have amazing people that's coming up and doing great things, you got to highlight them and you have to work across. So I have my wonderful guests coming in and they're going to talk about all the things that they're doing here in Detroit. And being the lips of Detroit, what would it be if I didn't put Detroit on? So y'all need to know who's who, doing what, where at, and I'm gonna put you on. So with my special guest, can y'all introduce yourself? We're gonna start over here.
My name is Paris Hurd. You
Okay, period.
you all probably remember me from the Deliberation Show,
Yes.
where Miss Mouthy and I worked together. And I'm back with Sean Van Productions.
Yes, thank you for coming back. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I got some beautiful queens in front of me. Can y'all introduce yourselves?
Okay. I am Zaria. This is new for me.
Period.
So, I'm a hairstylist, by the way. This will be my first movie, my first podcast, everything. So,
Well, welcome.
yes,
Welcome.
thank you.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. It's probably a lot more. I'm just shy right now.
Yeah, we gonna
But
get all that out of you. Okay.
Yep.
Thank
That's
you for
it.
being here.
Thank you.
I'm shy too.
Okay.
I'm shy too.
Okay. Let people
Um,
know who you are.
my name is Erica Gomez, and I am a director, writer, producer for Sean Van Productions / Sean Van Entertainment.
Nice.
And we are currently we wrapped on a movie called Survival as a Ghostwriter, and it's in post production, and we're hoping to have it done by mid June, and we should have a premiere July 8th.
Okay, nice. And we got one more special guest joining us online. Last but not least, can you introduce yourself for the people?
How y'all doing? My name is Tavion Knight. I'm a singer, dancer, actor, all around entertainer for real. And I play Dan in this movie, and this is my fourth film. So yeah.
Okay, period. Big ups to y'all. So that's exciting. Let's do a mouthy memory. So, like you said, the deliberation, meeting you there was like amazing. But my question to you, did you always have a calling for like the arts and like putting production? Because I've seen you putting together the whole like stage and all of the things.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something I've always been interested in since a child. I've loved building. I would get yelled at by my mom because I would take televisions and VCRs completely apart
Okay.
and reassemble it while it's plugged in just to see like
If
can
you
I
got
do
it
this without
right.
shocking myself? Yeah. So it's something I've always wanted to do. I have an imagination outside of this world, so creating is just something that I truly
just
love
come
to do.
natural.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. So what about y'all? When y'all feel like it was the first time that y'all came into y'all passions or y'all craft or really knew like, hey, I got something here. When can y'all recall that moment?
Well, with doing hair first, I actually took a class. My mom kind of forced me into it because she does hair. So
Nice.
I took I think it was a week class. I'm like, oh, I'm probably not gonna like doing hair. Here we go. And I think like 2 weeks after that, I started my own business, like doing hair, and I've been doing hair for about 3 years. So
I love that.
with acting, I don't know. Where that came from.
It was just natural. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe watching movies, maybe TikTok kind of inspired that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, when I first got on the camera or whatever, I was a little shy, but I started getting used to it. I guess filming the first time.
Yeah, and get ready
Kinda,
for a lot of interviews.
Yep.
Okay. Just get used to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking is not hard for me, but it's not.
Okay.
So I guess that's how it all came together.
Okay. Erica, what about you?
I know I took like a college course. This was years ago, and I figured out that I like to write.
Okay.
So I started writing like children's stories, and then I was like, I want to write a movie.
Nice.
But fast forward to like 10 years later is when I actually wrote the movie.
Okay.
So I taught myself how to write a screenplay. And from that, I started writing screenplay after screenplay.
All right.
They weren't great, but I was honing my craft.
Yeah.
And like I started entering film festivals in like 2018.
Nice.
2019, I got hit a somber moment. My son was killed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was killed. So that kind of catapulted me. Like I went through like this whole midlife crisis,
Mm-hmm.
but then I like took a 180, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
and I just used that as my motivation. And that's when I wrote Contract Killer in 2022,
Okay.
and that's my first film. It's on Tubi right now, so
Hey,
people need to watch
Tubi.
it. And we filmed that, and I just took off.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing.
I love that you said that because, sometimes it takes tragedies or setbacks or something. Like for me, it was the pandemic, something like crazy to happen to really propel you in this like beautiful place, or like for
Mhm.
you to really find your passion. So I'm thankful that you were able to find purpose within your pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? When was the first time that you knew you had a gift?
So with me, I was like real young, and I was watching videos of like a whole bunch of artists from my mama, some old school artists, so like Michael Jackson, Usher, and stuff. And then I went into Chris Brown, and then just seeing the way they moved people in the crowd, where they did what they did, I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I want to do that too. So since then, I just started singing and dancing, and then I used to. You ever be a fan of like a show and be like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah, that's
So
how it was with girlfriends. Mhm.
yeah, I was like that with like Disney shows, and I'm like, I could be on a Disney show. So like me and my brothers and cousins, we would just make scenarios and start acting them out towards each other, just being funny and stuff. And then I was like, I could actually really do this. So I started taking some acting classes, and then next thing you know, movies
Oh.
started coming. I started doing auditions, and it just happened. But yeah.
Okay, so let's take the edge off. Let's do a little icebreaker, and this should be easy for y'all because y'all pros and vets in the game. So, what are y'all favorite movies currently?
Currently,
Yeah, or it don't got to be currently because it could be an old movie. But what's your favorite movie?
give me a moment.
Okay,
Right.
I'm a geek.
Go ahead. No. You go. You go.
I'm an 80s kid, so
Okay.
I love Willow, Big Trouble in Little China.
oh,
I like stuff. I like all of John Hughes movies. So like Pretty in Pink, 16 Candles. I like
Yes.
stuff like that. So,
Okay,
yeah, that's my stuff. Yeah.
I'm one of those ones who they'll say chick flicks. So chick flicks, romances, I love, but I think like I always like things that set in the 90s. So like Love Jones was one of my favorite. Jason Lyrics, like anything that had the grit of the hood, but still had
Uh-huh.
tried to have a beautiful storyline, and then tragedy just
Yeah,
struck. Like I like that.
That's actually what I try to, channel.
Yeah.
Like, I try to channel urban with what I grew up, with.
Yeah.
So that's why like my favorite genre is fantasy. So
Yeah.
I like to write a lot of fantasy.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay,
I'm a big fan of like what is the genre? Lord, kind of like thriller,
okay.
not like scary, but like very suspenseful.
Mhm.
But I've really been into like Tyler Perry movies. His movies they always end crazy. Like,
Yeah.
oh, did this just happen? So it's no specific movie, but just Tyler Perry movies in general. I love his movies.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm a fan of biopics or
Okay.
films that I can learn something from that will force me to research history on. I will say my top movie as of now would be probably The Hateful Eight by Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love dialogue, and even though the whole film is more so dialogue than action, if you can keep me engaged with dialogue, it's
It's
great.
a good
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
And what about you?
So me, I'm kind of all around. Like I could go either way.
Okay.
But for the most part, what I look for in a movie, I want a little action, a little adventure, sometimes a little romance. You can throw that in too. But as of recently, I've been rewatching all the Rush Hours, so I go with that for now because it got everything. It got comedy, a little action, a little
Yeah.
romance.
Yeah. Okay, so let's jump into it about how all these amazing folks were able to come together and create such a beautiful body of work.
I got lucky. I'm just gonna say
Okay.
I got lucky with this casting for this film. Like the talent was just limitless.
Okay.
Like everybody that was casted was perfect. They brought that role to life.
Yeah.
And I wrote this in 2012. I think it was either 2011, 2012, and I just sat
Love
on it
that.
because it needed the. It's a battle rap movie. It needed the raps. I never, I'm not a rapper. I'm a lyrical poet, but I'm not a rapper.
Right.
So I sat on it for years, and so just to see it come to life was amazing to me. But everybody who was casted was a perfect fit. Even if it was a recast, they
Yeah.
were the perfect fit. So that's why it was a recast because they
Okay.
were supposed to be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna get into recasts in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so how did y'all feel like playing y'all roles? Did y'all feel comfortable? Any challenges that may have arisen, or y'all just felt like this part was made for me?
Um, Initially, I was not going to audition for Survival as a Ghostwriter, and I finally just submitted last minute, and I ended up getting a message from America saying I had the role,
Okay.
and just went from there. Just went
Love
from
it.
there. It was nerve wracking because I had to tap into my younger self. I had to tap into being 16, 17,
Right.
15. And thankfully we had a young gentleman,
Makai.
Makai,
Okay.
who is 14.
Yeah, I think he was 14 at 14 at the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I would just sit on set and watch everything that he would do.
Yeah.
And it would help me create
Your
who,
character.
yeah, who Trent was,
Yeah.
because Trent was really how I was back in high school, just
Yeah.
and just add a little bit of
Because we forget about that part
Right,
of
right,
ourselves
right.
as we grow. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it was nerve wracking though, but we got it together.
Okay. What about you?
You know what? I don't want to say my part was handed to me because
Okay.
I did have to audition. But it was unexpected.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about like the auditions or anything. One of my friends, matter of fact, shout out to Kamal. I don't know if y'all know Kamal.
Okay.
He
Period.
I took his acting class, so I guess I could say that's where this acting came
I
from.
went
Took
to
his
high
acting
school with
class.
him, by
Kamal,
the way.
yep.
Yeah.
He's a producer too, an actor. I took his class and I met a few, you know, actors,
Mhm.
actresses, and one of them actually sent my name to Erica, sent my
Andra.
information.
Andra.
Andra, shout out to her too.
Mhm.
Andra Alexis.
I'm petty.
Shout out to her, shout out to him. And she just DM'd me out of nowhere like, hey, I sent your name to Erica, and I'm like, well, who is this? So I had to get to know Erica as
Yeah.
well. It was nice knowing her, getting to meet her and everything. But I auditioned and I got the part, and I was on set. I think a week or two later.
Mhm.
My character is a mess. She is crazy with the stuff that she be
Yeah.
doing. But it wasn't hard for me to act that out because being a popular girl, I'm kind of that now,
Yeah.
but just not like bougie or whatever. But it was fun. It was
Yeah.
very fun being somebody different.
Different.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was fun for the most part. But yes, that's how my experience with this.
If I
And
may
thank
add,
you.
for her first time, she did amazing.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Period. And how did you feel about your role, Mr. Knight?
So for me, when I found out about the auditions, at the time I was in LA for a movie premiere that actually Kamal had directed. And one of the cast members had sent me and my brothers the audition. So we on our way back, we at the airport, and we like, okay, let's just do the auditions right quick. Because we had, I think, like 2 days before the deadline.
Right.
So I auditioned for 2 different people. So I auditioned for Trent, who Paris plays, and then I auditioned for Dan later on. And then I ended up getting a role with Dan. So for me, I'm so different from the character. Because like Dan's the main antagonist. But like for me, those are always the funnest roles to do. Because you really get to step out of yourself and really commit to that character and really fool everybody. So yeah, so the hardest part, I didn't think learning how to battle rap would be that difficult. Because the way they do it, they deliver it with a certain tone and cadence that really how you on your toes a little bit. And then it's such a strain on the voice too. I'm a singer.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, this gonna be a lot.
Very
So
parched.
Get your tea. Get your tea. You get your
okay, I
lemon
have
and
my
honey.
tea, have my ginger, my lemon, my honey. All
Uh,
set. But yeah, it was so fun though. It was real fun. So yeah.
that's great. So how do y'all currently feel about the climate of the industry right now? Like when we think of like all the things of like where Hollywood stand or how over for me personally, how over glamorized Hollywood is, right? And we know that well, I feel like the industry overlooks a lot of people who need to be there
Mhm.
and is kind of biased and playing in this way of like hierarchy or privilege or classism. So what's your thoughts?
Do you want the politically correct
No, I
answer?
want your real I want the real raw.
I like to tap on the
Okay.
window.
No, just get the
Okay.
real, okay?
You go first.
Um, I think everyone's too grouped up.
Yeah.
Everyone, they're all driving down the same path. No one wants to take chances. Um, no one wants to experiment. And I also strongly believe that there seems to be this idea that women can't create.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, Erica created Contract Tailor. She created Survival as a Ghostwriter. Black Don't Crack, which we are currently in the process of filming now, as well as A Record in Time, which we are to start filming in
The end of June.
the end of June.
Nice.
All four that I just named came from her brain,
Yeah.
you know, and
I love that.
they're all ground shaking films and TV series, and it just goes to show, even if you look in Hollywood, the last 4 or 5 years, the top movies that have shaken the industry has been written by a woman, has been directed by a woman. So this idea that women can't create or women can't direct or make something that will change the culture or change
That's right.
the way of life it's interesting to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice about
No,
it.
I see. I
Yeah,
see. But
I'm
don't
trying
hold back. Just let it
yeah,
out.
I'm
Because I think they
trying
need
to
to
be
know.
nice about
Yeah.
it. That's how I feel
What
about
about y'all?
Well, like he said, just to piggyback on what he said, like I told you, I've been writing since like 2011, I think 2010, 2011.
Right.
And I had rejection after rejection. That's something that everybody need to, if this is what you want to do,
Okay.
you gotta get some tough skin. You
Yeah.
gotta be able to take it. Cause I did walk away. It was spurts where I walked away and came back.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to believe in yourself and you have to tell yourself that you can do it. And right now they are having a writer strike,
Yeah.
which I was told I wasn't even good enough to be a writer. So that's one.
Yeah.
But they have a writer strike for all of the union writers in Hollywood. And that's an opportunity for me. Not, I know that's their bread and butter, but that's an opportunity for me, for independent filmmakers like me.
Yeah.
This is happening for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now we can show them that we don't need Hollywood.
Mhm.
They need us.
Come
Because
on.
guess what? Because their writers are on strike, so that means no content.
Yeah.
They don't have to come to us to get content. We're the ones that still pushing content. It may be low budget content. We may be using our own funds to make it, but we're out here doing it.
That's true.
We're doing it. We're putting our blood, sweat, and tears into this, and yeah.
And thank you just for creating, right? Like somewhere, some way, there's going to be a young girl that looks up to you years down the line and be like, I can do exactly what Erica has tried to do.
Yeah.
And they're from my hometown. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So whenever I see, especially for Black women, when I see another Black woman out here getting it and striding, big ups to you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
keep
Thank
going.
For me, I feel like the directing industry, the actors, actresses, it's amazing to me.
Yeah.
It's different, like how people can just turn off who they really are and go on a video, go on a camera and be somebody different. But especially in Detroit, like I'm really proud of Detroit right now with all the movies and stuff coming out. Like,
That's so true.
and I've been going to I've only went to maybe a couple or a few of the, what are they called? The premieres. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm having brain fart. The premieres, and it's I see the same people, then I see new people, and it's good to see new people, new faces, because I know a lot of directors who are like big in Detroit. They always say the same thing, like I want to see new faces and stuff. So I think it's really good that Detroit is getting out there, especially on Tubi. That's a big industry. It's awesome, and we all like Black. I love that.
Yeah.
Black, the Black communities getting together and acting and all of that. So it's inspiring to me. That's another reason why
I love
I
it.
decided to act.
Yeah.
The premieres and everything was very inspiring. So yes.
Do you want to add anything?
Yes. So for me, it's also very inspiring and everything. I feel like Hollywood right now, it's not in a weird space, but it's kind of almost like it's trying to maneuver through everything. Cause like with this generation, you got cancel culture and so much other things, which is a good thing, but it got its downfalls too. So now you got to be a little bit more mindful nowadays. So maybe it's like a lot of projects, they good projects, but they missing certain stuff because it's like almost a block on your creativeness because you can't go as far creative wise because of all these things now that you got to be mindful of, which is good, but has its flaws at the same time. So I feel like Hollywood's kind of right now trying to maneuver through that space.
Yeah, I definitely agree because one thing I feel like with any industry, right? Like we see how with we used to have the postman and now we got Amazon and then
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have something competitive to go up against. And one of the biggest things I think in Hollywood as an industry, they have had control over what's coming out in society for so long,
Mm-hmm.
but off the backs of other people that's great. Like the people who are really like doing the work don't even
Hmm.
get recognized half the time. So
Yeah.
I feel like with this writer strike, it is those folks that are behind the scenes that's really pushing
Yeah.
Hollywood that's saying enough. And what I do love is that we don't need Hollywood. Like all the people and all the things the connections I've been able to make, the way that I've been able to see myself. Even last year when I auditioned for my first role, it was a process I wanted to learn, but also it made me realize like this industry may not always be inviting to people like you. You know what I mean? They're
Mm-hmm.
not
Right.
necessarily ready for the queer community. They love us when we're behind the scenes being
Hmm.
creative or the hairstylist, but put us on the main role or on the screen, they don't want that. And I'm just like, well, it's time to shift that narrative, you know?
That's good.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely, absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about the movie. Not too much because I want people to be able to get it, but let them know what they should expect and all the great things.
Okay, so the movie is about a teenage boy who's awkward, nerdy, doesn't get the girls,
Okay.
but he was raised on hip hop. He knows every genre, every era of hip hop.
Yes.
And so he decides the way to get popular, he's gonna go to this new school that does rap battles, and that's how he gonna get the girl,
Ah.
her, and
Period.
how he's gonna be popular.
Yeah.
But his character, he stops that. He derails that. I'm like, you're gonna write for me. So he forces him to ghostwrite
Mm,
his raps for him. So he's winning the battles while the kid that's really writing, I'm just sitting in the back on the sidelines.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to like see what it's
I
all about.
know.
I
I'm
know.
anxious. I'm
Because we
so
need
anxious.
stories like that because there are a lot of
Yes.
um I feel like black boys that want to be rappers but necessarily don't fit into the culture of what hip hop looks like today, and I think there's room for other people to just
It
show
is.
up and yeah, be their authentic self. So
Mm-hmm.
um
Definitely.
with all these talented folks, is there anybody who wants to display a talent or go improv rogue and give us a taste of like what you got? So
Look,
we got
take
a
that.
right, we got a poet, we got a singer.
I can't bring nobody here right now.
Everyone just look
I'm,
at Savion.
Yeah.
I can sing something.
Okay, come on,
Yeah.
bless us.
All right. I'm gonna sing "Lady in My Life." Okay. There'll be no darkness tonight. Lady, our love will shine.
Okay, period.
Just put your trust in my heart and meet me in paradise. Girl, you're every wonder in this world to me. I treasure time won't steal away. So listen to my heart, lay your body close to mine. Let me fill you with my dreams I can make you feel alright. And baby, through the years, gonna love you more each day. So I promise you tonight that you will always be the lady in my life.
Okay, period.
Good job. You go,
Okay.
Tavion.
You made me forget I was on the air. Okay. But here we
Wow.
go. We got one more.
Final
Would you
letter.
like to hear?
What's up, Sam?
What's up, baby?
Hey Sam,
That's little bro
come
right there.
grab a mic. No, you're fine. Pull it up. Come. This your mic right here. That's your camera over there. All right. Introduce yourself for the people.
I am Sam, aka Sage. I play Javon in
The lead role.
Yep, Survival as a Ghost Rider.
Yeah, you had to come in like the star you are.
Trust me.
So I did ask the group, like, what was it like in your experience in your role with playing your character?
And it's always fun acting and taking on different roles and things of that nature. This role I was able to relate to because
Okay,
because of the musicality and the rapping and all the things of that nature. High school, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was super fun. It wasn't really any challenges. It was just me
Doing your big one.
trying to find the uniqueness of Javon. So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Also, I think I asked the group about what's your favorite movie.
favorite movie. Ooh. I watch a lot of movies.
Okay.
Movies is kind of like music for me.
Okay.
Shoot. Can I tell you my favorite actor?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. I like Denzel Washington. I like Michael B. Jordan.
Paris Heard.
Yeah. no doubt. Paris Heard is dope. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure,
Okay,
for
see,
sure.
now you just gave me another question to ask the group. Is there any actors or actresses in the industry that y'all just admire and love their body of work?
Jeffrey Wright. Hands
Okay.
down.
Oh,
He is. He's very
Definitely.
underrated. He's a very
Yes.
talented actor.
I'm a Viola Davis girl.
She's very
Mm.
talented.
Yeah.
Like there's certain people that I hope to work with one day. Like I hope to work with
Yeah.
Chadwick one day, but
Yeah.
that'll never happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I thought he was a great actor, and I actually hope to work with Jonathan Majors, but he's been canceled. So
Yeah.
maybe he can't. Maybe I can work with him. Maybe.
Maybe y'all.
You'll be,
right
his way,
there.
you'll be
Chance now.
he'll be your way back.
Yeah.
He'll be his way back or whatever.
Yeah.
Taraji, I love her.
Oh,
Like
Taraji
she's
too.
really
She's
been
dope.
slept on though, honestly.
You think
It took a
so?
while.
Yes.
I think that's why Black don't crack, because it take us a while to get
Yeah.
to where we need to go.
That's true.
Definitely.
We have to stay youthful, you know.
Preserve those looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Bars.
about you?
LeBron.
I'm gonna say Michael B. Jordan and Regina King.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Regina
Yeah,
King.
Regina
I forgot
King,
about her.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, her range is crazy.
She is wonderful.
Oh, she's a legend.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, I love that. So, what I like to do is I'm full of games and I like to just have people. So, this edition of this game is the end game. You can find it. It's also known as the Skin Deep game for most people. I've found it on Instagram, but it's really about like, it's different variations. So, one about self, one about friends. I feel like because y'all are cast and going to develop some friendship, we would play this edition. So I'll have each one of y'all pull a card and we will pull for you, Mr. Knight.
Okay.
And y'all can answer the question or pass it to someone in the group. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It
Fair
gets
enough.
spicy.
No, no.
Yo, I left.
You left the
Carisha,
spicy one
yeah,
out.
Carisha, please. I left at home. 'Cause I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
I'll be
Forget
modest.
about
I'll be
that.
modest.
Okay. How do our differences enhance our relationship?
Okay. Okay.
I say the age difference. Believe it or not, I play the best friend of Sage, Sam Pickens, aka Javon, and I am now 31. Sam, you are
19.
19, and I had to basically play his best friend. Like we've been growing up together since
Yeah.
That's
childhood.
crazy.
Yeah.
So just with that, it helped me to. It's hard to explain. It was just different because I was
And not
the-
only that, you have to be the immature one too.
right, and I was like, I was the oldest teenager on set. So that was interesting to try to tap into, but it really helped all of us come together.
Nice.
That's the best way I can sum it up.
Yeah, pull it to the. And happy belated birthday.
Thank you, thank
You're
you, thank
welcome.
you, thank you.
Okay, in 5 words, describe how you think others perceive you. Oh,
Melinda or
yeah.
No, I
Let's do
want.
both.
Okay, all right, fair.
okay.
Both.
Oh yeah.
I would have
Yeah, because I
passed
can see
it.
I can see
Say
the
both,
difference
Tay?
between your character and you.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm okay. So with me, it said 5 words, right? A lot of people say I'm bougie. I'm not gonna lie. Talented, shy, loud. What else? Brave.
Okay. And your
With
character.
Melinda. Ooh. With Linda.
And
She's
be-
brave too.
She's
Okay.
indecisive.
Very, very, very indecisive.
Come on, writer.
Yeah, she's very
Come on, Ryder.
brave.
Tell
Is,
us about
brave
it.
is a
Right,
big
tell us,
one.
tell us.
Brave is a big one. She's talented too.
Okay. So I see the similarities.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's sweet.
Uh-huh.
She is sweet and
Where's pretty at?
pretty for both.
I know,
Period.
where's that at? Look.
Cause that was too like I feel like that was too.
So-
You ain't want to get certain.
Yeah,
You wanted to
like
be- okay.
yes.
When was the moment you believe I most inspired? Wait a minute. When was the moment you believe I was most inspired by you?
So you could pass that to one of your castmates, or you could answer it yourself.
His face.
I'll pass
Okay.
it to him.
All right.
Want me to read it again?
Okay, so who am I answering this about?
About
Me.
Erica.
Okay, so Tom, you most inspire me.
Yes.
Okay. Easy. I feel like just the whole body of work, you know what I'm saying? The process. Like I said, I'm an artist myself, so she pushed me a lot to look at battle rap different, look at lyricism different because I had, a little trial and activity and, writing some of the bars, you know what I mean? So it
Right.
kind of trained me or pushed me to, get my reps in. And so that inspired me. And just her being as brave as she is, being a Black woman, in this industry and just going, straight ahead and, not letting all the haters get to her and just keep
Period.
going strong with projects like she has. The uniqueness of the projects is crazy. That's
Thank you.
very
I love
inspiring.
Thank
that.
you.
See how we doing that?
I know,
Okay,
I knew
right?
what she was doing when she passed it to me.
Let me hear it.
Okay.
Okay. Lay it out.
I've been waiting. What can I do to be a better friend? Tay. 'Cause me and Tay actually have, and that's
Yes.
a big thing. He plays the bully, but we've been friends since first grade.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's been
Nice.
that long?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah.
that.
I love that.
Yeah. So how can I be a better friend?
Okay, come on, Tay.
'Cause I'm always on y'all. So
How could you be a better friend? Just not even so much as a better friend, because you good at that. This how you can be better. Stop forgetting things.
easy thing.
He
better
said, "This
you.
how you could be a better you."
Management
Okay, brother.
and time management.
I agree.
I
Yo,
agree. I'm sorry, I agree.
I agree.
I think, yeah, we all can agree.
He said, "Time
He a
management."
good friend.
Oh,
We're
oh,
telling
oh.
him that.
And stop forgetting things.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is for you can answer it, but I don't know how. Let me just pull you another one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so you can answer this or pass it to a castmate. So, how do your finance affect your current friendship?
You said how my what?
Finances, your money, your dinero. That mean
It don't.
okay.
No, we tight as glue.
All right,
With money, without money.
That's sweet.
that's good. Wait till
Yeah.
y'all get that like $1 million contract.
Listen,
Sorry,
it's gonna be
no, I just play.
They started texting me. Remember when I helped you with the homework?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, what is preventing me from becoming the person I want to be? Um, I honestly feel like nothing at the current moment. But if I'm being honest, the negativity sometimes or my own thoughts about being trans in the industry kind of
Mhm.
like veer me away from going full throttle, right?
Mhm.
Like sometimes I let those insecurities or them naysayers kind of be like, let me take a month off and give
Mhm.
you bitches some breath.
Mm.
But then when I come back, I do double hard and even they more matter. So I don't know.
So you gotta realize whether you great or not great, they still gonna have something.
You're
Yeah,
right.
So just
Literally,
go
yeah.
for
And,
it.
and when you
True.
in your
Yeah.
greatness, you just say your
You in your
greatness. It's gonna
greatness.
happen.
Yeah.
They gonna
That's
talk.
true.
I
Yeah.
agree.
know you great
Yeah.
Right.
And
when they don't
especially
see
like
your
this, like
flaws.
watching a cast of like black people from my hometown, like I'm so excited to see the
Mhm.
movie and all the great things that y'all do individually,
Mhm.
but also collectively. And I'm so thankful to have y'all on my platform because
Thanks
then
for
it's gonna be
having
like,
us.
yes, when I'm like, I know, come over
That's
here.
right.
Thank you, thank you. Also,
Yes.
if I may add on to the fact that um, Survival as a Ghostwriter is not just a battle rap film. This is not another 8 Mile. This is not another Empire. This is paying homage to actual battle rap culture.
Yeah.
And for those who know what battle rap culture is, that is RBE, King of the Dot, Queen of the Ring, URL, Smack TV. If you were around with the Smack DVD eras, you know about Loaded Lux versus Murder Mook. You know about X Factor versus Murder Mook. It's such a legendary thing. And for her to write this 10 years ago
Yeah.
and bring it into today's world and turn it into what it is,
That's
it's
how
Knew
you know
nothing
you got a
about battle rap.
classic.
Knew nothing about battle rap.
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
nothing about battle rap. I know about rap, but not about. So I learned a lot too from this project because I know you know. I'm a Nas fan, so
Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
that's what.
God, it is.
So if
You
Nas
learn
hears
from
this, like, but no, that's what inspired me. I'm a rap. I love rap hip hop, so I didn't know that battle rap was such a thing into this.
Are
Mhm.
there any iconic locations or landmarks we will see from our city in the movie?
Uh,
I'm trying to scan
we
my
kind of
brain.
were
I really
everywhere.
I look
Okay,
ahead.
So we
okay.
were everywhere. We did luck up and get to which is where
DSA.
where he
Oh,
graduated
yeah,
from.
my high
We
school.
got to use DSA. We couldn't use the name or anything, but we did
Nice.
get to use DSA.
Yeah.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good.
So
That makes me feel really, really good. Okay, so let the people know if any other projects that y'all are working on or individual things, um, let them know.
okay, y'all want me to go? So right now we're shooting a short called Black Don't Crack.
And don't.
And don't. And so I'm just gonna give you a brief synopsis. It's about a young woman who's like in her 30s, but still gets mistaken for being a teenager.
Yeah.
So she lets that go to her head. She lets her friends know it all the time, like I still look young, y'all look old.
All right.
And she gets kidnapped by some traffickers who think she's really a teenager, and it goes wrong. And so aging gracefully is not
Mm,
actually her benefit at that moment.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's what we're working on with that. And then after that, we're doing a TV series. It's fantasy, sci-fi, it's time travel.
Nice.
About a magical record player. It's called A
See what
Record in
she
Time.
owned, though?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
constantly
Yeah.
learning.
So yeah, it's about a record in time.
A
It's
heavy
called A Record in
hitter.
Time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they better watch
It's a
out for
TV
you.
series. So yeah, look out for Erica Gomez, Sean Van Entertainment.
Yeah.
And Contract Killer has also
Oh
been
yeah, Contract
nominated.
Hiller. Yeah, it's nominated for Best Film. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What else is everybody else working on?
I am a part of the Sean Van production / entertainment team. I
Mhm.
serve as assistant director, production supervisor, and casting director,
And storyboarder.
and storyboarder, and
All that.
All the
la-di-da-di-da-di.
things.
All
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Many
right.
hats, many hats.
Let them know.
Thank you. I am also casted as Zach in the upcoming A Record in Time. So after we finish with Black Don't Crack, I have to get into character for that because this character is totally different from anything else that I've ever
Okay.
done, and I don't want to give too much away, but
All right.
it's gonna be different.
No, I feel it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that.
Okay, I haven't told nobody yet, but I'll be filming for another movie next month, I think.
Okay.
I think so. It's for I don't even know the name of the movie to be honest, but it's El Brian's movie. I don't know if y'all know El Brian.
Yeah.
Her birthday was past. Elbrian. Okay.
Sorry,
Shout
I
out to
don't know.
her.
But
Okay.
but the way the
Yeah.
art world is, we'll all know each other.
Yeah,
Eventually.
So yeah, like,
eventually. Yep.
you know
So
such and such.
I guess I'm supposed to be a mini her.
Okay,
So
I
I
like
guess
that
she
for
think we
you.
resemble each other.
I can see
I
that.
guess
So you're playing a younger version of her.
a younger version of her.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. So that's coming up soon. Next month.
Okay.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
All right.
Say me.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Tay.
What you got coming up?
Uh, actually, this Sunday I'm releasing a single called "One and the Same."
Hey.
Congratulations.
Yeah, to give you a little backstory on that, releasing an album also in the summer called "The Way of Love," but it's not typically what you would think. So it's not just relationships. It's like relationships, but it's also love for your city, like love for where you come from, your people, the world, and just love in different ways. Like you can love somebody so much that you become envious of them, and it's now it's jealousy. So it's exploring all different ways of love, and there's a lot of bops on there. So stay tuned for that. And also, we're performing. Me and Sam actually, we're performing our Founders Day at Motown on the 20th.
Y'all
Oh,
can't
you
have
can't.
phones.
Oh, yeah.
But
He's
Y'all
performing on
performing.
Father's
Oh.
Day. Y'all performing on Father's Day.
Founders Day.
Forgot you there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Tuned for that. Everybody can come up, show some love and support. So yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's on you.
Yeah.
Oh, did he talk about his music?
Yeah,
Mhm.
he
Yeah,
I'm about
did.
to say finally because we got a track that together that we can't release until he releases his music. So I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, no.
He holding everybody up.
Okay, release that, drop that boy. I've been on my music lane as well. In my artistry, I just dropped the album called Sage Portals with Kai J. You gotta type it in, but say it like that. Sage Portals with Kai J.
Okay.
So you know, but, more music videos coming soon. More music coming soon. I just finished a few tracks. And I'm gonna be on the acting scene more, but more focused on the music
Yeah.
aspect and performing everywhere. So catch me on the stage near you.
If
Period.
only you knew.
Okay.
That's my jam. I love that song.
I know.
So your girl, I got my first hosting event coming up, which is July 29th. It's going to be the Prep It Up Women's Warrior Edition. And the people over at 50 East Canfield, which is like the STI clinic of Detroit that does all the like health screenings and things, we will be there, and it'll be a rally with free food. All the cast are women, and we're really trying to get the conversation started and the awareness around women not being included in the conversation around prep. So for most people who may not know what prep is, it's a one pill a day that you take to prevent HIV, or now they just have a shot that you can take once a month, that I'm currently on. It hurts sometimes, but for the most part, it's great. I will take that. But we're just trying to change the conversations and let people know that it is your body. Make your choices for that, because you can be in control of what somebody else do, but you can definitely take care of
Right.
you.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited for that because I've been wanting to host an event live for so long.
Cheers
And
to
I,
yourself.
yeah,
I know.
Right.
We might have to get you down to our premiere.
okay, I'm here. I'll bring me
Yeah.
and my team. We roll up in there and
Yeah,
we do our big one.
yeah, you should come.
I'm gonna come. I'll be there. You
Okay.
know. Mhm. So let the people know about the premiere. If anybody want to give out socials, let them. If you want to be found, some people want to stay incognito, but yeah.
Well, no. The premiere is tentatively scheduled for July 7th, which is
Okay.
a Friday. Tickets, we're letting everybody know when tickets go on
Okay.
sale. It's tentatively scheduled to be at DSA at their Ford Theater. Since it's about high school, we figured that's
Yes.
fitting to give it
Yes.
there.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Shout out DSA.
I know,
That's
right?
Yeah.
My handle is Sean 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 Van. So SEANVAN _ productions. And you can find Sean Van _ entertainment
Like a
on-
true writer. I
Yeah.
love it.
on Instagram.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go ahead. Oh yeah. Why did I just put him on? He just said that. My handles are Zaria Sierra, ZARIACIERA. And then my hair page is Hair by Zaria. Ooh. No. That's my old name. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's Z Braided Me. Z
Okay.
BRAIDED Me. underscore.
And she's good, guys.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
I
I
love
just
a
braided
braided.
her daughter's hair.
Okay.
And it still looks good.
Okay.
Without a bonnet.
Come on, client. Come on.
Okay, Tay. That's Tay. What
Oh,
about you?
y'all can follow me on Instagram at official Tavion Knight. That's Knight with a K, Knight, and Tavion Tavion. So official Tavion Knight, and then on Facebook vintage_Tay. Also TikTok.
Okay, period.
I forgot about TikTok.
You
I
can
don't.
find me on
Same thing on TikTok.
Instagram at pherd0527. I had to look that up. And that's it.
About P her.
Yeah, that's it.
And what about you?
You can find me on Instagram at sage3_. And then Twitter, Sage Reloaded. Facebook, Sage Pickens. What else? TikTok, Sage.hills. So just look up Sage.
Okay.
Yes,
It'll-
these
it'll
young
probably
people
pop
with
up.
all these things.
You got me as a musician, as an
No, I
artist, you
know, I'm
got to,
just
because
saying.
it's like,
Yeah.
bruh.
I need to have all that.
And to correct, it's sage dot it's s.a.g.e.
Three.
Yeah.
Is it?
I
Is the
found
E? Is the E there?
it's the three. It's the
It's
three.
Yeah,
not an
yeah.
E.
But
It's
I
three.
found that if you
It's
just type in
Sage.
okay, because it's an
Yeah, it
acronym.
stands for the
It's
E.
a lot
It
that go
stands for
into
the
the
E, but I'm
name.
saying, they will put the E in there, with the three.
Look, they own me.
But I got a friend named Exotic, and she spells her name with a 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But he's dope, y'all. He's very talented.
Yeah.
I believe in you. So
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course.
I believe
also
in you
have
too,
a-
Tavion. I believe in you too.
Hey, hey.
I don't want y'all and
Thank
you.
you.
I don't want
Thank
y'all
you,
to think.
thank you, thank you.
But thank you. I appreciate the love. I believe in you too.
Thank you.
But I have a musical coming up as well called Tilted.
Oh, for
It'll
real?
be at DSA as well.
Nice.
What?
Yeah.
When is that?
It is May 26th and 27th.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah, that's like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
1 week,
I was
something like that.
yeah,
I know, right?
And I paint too, so I'll be, getting
Picasso
my,
in it.
artistry out there, correlating with my music soon. So
Okay. And y'all know it's Miss Mouth. I am Miss Mouthy on everything. That's where you can find me. How in this segment of the show, I like to close it out with pearls of wisdom. Right. I think especially since we got young people in the building, sometimes in this industry, especially, we can be defeated or we can sometimes have a closed door, but that does not mean walk away from your dreams. It just means that's not the door to enter in, right?
Mhm.
So we want to leave our young people or just anybody in general words of advice if they want to get in this industry or they may have had some pushback. What would be some encouraging words you all would give them?
Well, me, I would say I went looking for people to give me validation, to give me opportunity to open the door for me, and it was all rejection. You have to look into yourself and give yourself the opportunity, and
Right.
Yeah,
doors will open for you.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Mine is please do not procrastinate. I don't care how lazy you
Can
feel.
you say that again?
That's
Get
one
up.
person right there.
Say that one more time.
Get up. Get up. Get up. I just had a moment where I'm a 3.7 student.
Hey.
Start
but
on.
this senior year, I don't know if
Sorry
y'all
to
heard
say
of senioritis. I didn't have it. I didn't think I was gonna get it though, because I've been like going my whole 4 years in school. It's getting close to graduation,
Senioritis.
and it's like I stopped doing all my work for like 2 months.
Yeah.
2
Fell
months
behind.
procrastinating,
Mhm.
and I wasn't even doing nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I dance and stuff, but that wasn't like a distraction for me. Like I was just sitting at
Right.
home, not doing nothing. I got up 2 weeks ago, started doing my work, getting up, doing it, getting up early, getting the right nutrition, and now I'm doing better.
Yeah.
So do not procrastinate. Get up, do it, and continue to go.
Period.
Get up.
Senioritis ain't no joke.
It's
I'm
not.
gonna take that tip. Okay.
Like, bro, I done already made it.
Yeah, I was late
Dude.
for admissions for colleges. I'm trying to leave
Yeah.
Detroit. I'm late on all of my stuff, the
Okay.
payments, missing deadlines, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to get up, or I'm not. I'm gonna be right back here
Yeah.
in August.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go. I gotta
Okay.
go. So
I love that for you. Pearls of wisdom.
Hey, I was listening to everybody else. Come back to me. Come back to me.
All right, Tay. Pearls of wisdom.
My enemy is my inner me.
Hey.
Meaning, the only person in your way for it is yourself. So
Very true.
That's very true. Paris?
Don't be scared to let people go.
Mm.
Not everybody's meant to go with you. I like to always use the example of last year at my family reunion. I sat around looking around, and I want to say there was maybe 50, 60 people there. And out of everyone there outside of my immediate family, I only knew 5 or 6 people. The rest I did not know. And I got up and I made an announcement. I told everyone, this will be the last year you see me at a family reunion, basically because we don't take the time to try with each other. So why focus on that when I could just focus on what I need to do? And I told them next time you see me will be on your televisions.
Period.
And I put my head down and I stuck to that. And my advice for people is,
That boy on TV.
you have to. He did say that.
Right there.
He cussed us out at that family reunion.
My advice would be, you're going to fail. You're going to fall. Don't be scared to fall. The ground does not hurt that bad. Take that hit. You could lay there for a little bit, but once you get up, it's like keep going, because you may stand up and then fall right after. But once you fall, it's just keep going. It just so happens that everything that happened for me, I always say that it's been pre-written, because I could not have designed
Divine order.
what has happened.
Yeah.
You
Any
know,
other kind of
right,
way.
right. So just don't give up. Stick to what you want. And I made that statement at that family reunion for a reason, because I needed myself to hear that. So I can encourage myself and push myself to do it.
Self affirmation.
Yeah. You got something?
Hey, he snuck two in there. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I did.
I would say for anybody who wants to do anything seriously, just study your craft, because preparation plus opportunity equals
That
success.
too.
So you may not have the limelight or the grind or the opportunity that you want now, but as long as you prep for it and study your craft, you'll always be ready to go. T.I. said, "Stay ready and got to get ready."
Okay, period. And so I will leave y'all with lips. Take pride in being uniquely different. Like, there is originality that happens when you just take care of, y'all know the word, your ownness. When you own the ability to be yourself and show up in spaces and places and be you and true to that,
Boy,
the world is going to be
Dangerous.
limitless. Okay. So with that being said, thank y'all again for
Thank you.
coming
Thank
on.
you.
And like, I can't wait to see the movie.
Thank
thank you
you.
for having us.
Of
It's a
course,
great
of course.
movie.
It's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Y'all can always come back.
sure.
Y'all can hit me up. Let's collab. Like, I'm ready to work.
Let's get it.
Yeah. It's your girl, Miss Mouthy. Even when you what? Don't see me, you hear me. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.